Mastery Quiz number 8, Advanced Algebra. Use synthetic substitution to find f of negative 4 when f of x equals x squared plus 5x minus 10. All right, so using synthetic substitution, first we're going to draw these two lines. Looks like an upside down divide sign. Inside, we're going to write the numbers from the function. Okay, the first term is 1. Look at 5x. There we're going to write the 5. And then the last term is negative 10, so we're going to write negative 10. On the outside, we look at our function. It says f of negative 4, so we're going to put negative 4 on the outside. Step 1, bring down the first number. So bring that down, 1. Next step, multiply the negative 4 and the 1. Negative 4 times 1 is negative 4. Put that underneath the 5. Add those two together. 5 and negative 4 makes 1. Write that underneath. Multiply negative 4 and that one. So negative 4 times 1 again is negative 4. Write that underneath the negative 10. Add these two together and you get negative 14. That is our answer. So when f of negative 4, when we put that negative 4 into that function, that's what we would end up with as our final answer. But this is a way to use synthetic substitution to find that answer. Next, simplify the following expression. Okay, you have to remember your exponent rules. In this case, we see that the base 7 is the same. We have two exponents, negative 7, 5, and we have a times sign in between. So the rule here is that we can add the exponents together. So we have 7 to the negative 7 plus 5. Well, that becomes 7 to the negative 2 power. Now remember, we're not allowed to have negative exponents. So I'm going to rewrite that again. To make it positive, I'm simply going to drop it down to the denominator. And then on top, what's left? Just a 1. Okay, one more step because it's not completely simplified. You can take 7 squared and make that into a 49. So your final answer is 1 over 49. Next, simplify this expression. Okay, notice this time we have parentheses grouping the m to the 5th times t to the negative 7. And then all of that to the negative 3 power. Again, using exponent rules, since there's a times sign between these two, we can simply take the negative 3 and multiply it to both exponents. So this would become m to the negative 15 times t to the positive 21 power. Again, we're not allowed to have negative exponents. The t to the 21st will stay in the numerator. The m to the negative 15 will drop down to the denominator and it will become positive. That is our final answer. T to the 21st power over m to the 15th power. Okay, last one. Simplify the following expression. We've got 28 v to the 8th, z to the 5th, all over 7 v to the 11th, z to the 3rd. Remember, this is a division sign. Okay, so we have to remember our exponent rules for division. First, take the 28 and 7. Well, 28 divided by 7, we know that that is 4. Okay, now we're going to take v to the 8th and v to the over v to the 11th. Okay, since we're dividing, the bases are both v, that tells us to subtract. So we're going to take 8 minus 11. So that's going to give me negative 3. So I have v to the negative 3 power. Now I'm going to work on the z. Okay, I have 5 in the numerator, 3 in the denominator. So again, I'm going to subtract the exponents. 5 minus 3, which is 2. So I have z squared. And again, we have a negative exponent, which we are not allowed. So I'm going to rewrite this. I'm going to leave the 4 on top, z squared on top. drop the v to the negative 3 to the bottom, and it becomes v to the third. Now, that's not the only way that could be written. You could also write it this way. You could put the 4 in front, and then after the 4, you could put z squared over v to the third. Either one of those answers is acceptable. That's it. Good luck.